Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Infinite Adventures podcast. This is me, John Venegas. I play Assad al-Qadir, and I'm covering for David again for this recap. All right, in our last episode, the boys... Well, it's actually not just boys, I just realized that. Assad, Nestle, and Anya came across a gibbering mouther, a vicious, multi-mouthed, multi-eyed creature of sorts that tried to vor Anya. I actually didn't try it successfully. Semantics there. It ingested her. We got her out. After that, we collected a cache. Or cache. I don't know how to pronounce that word. A bag of shit that we had left behind. I had a cool magical bracelet for Assad. A nifty rapier called the Investigator's Repose, which pretty nifty thing for Nestle. And also a one of Karagor's sights, which is broken in half for whatever reason. And when Assad held onto it, it gave him like weird necrotic something or other. I don't remember what it was. Well, it's not that I don't remember what it was, is that it's weird. It made him lose a level. I don't actually know what school of magic that is, so it sounds necromantic to me. After that, the guys went out and they kept on exploring. They were coming up with a plan, an idea of how to take down the Tattered Man. And in doing so, they go out to town again. And this time, they're stalked by another yellow robesman and walks up to the team and declares that he is going to kill them. So that's where we left off, and I think that that's a good starting point for today's episode, guys. So here is episode 28, The Sweet Life of Assad, Nestle, and Anya. Enjoy.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Infinite Adventures podcast.
Heyo!
Oh my god.
Was that too loud? I think it was too
No,
loud.
it just caught me off guard. Usually, after this, I ask how you guys doing, and then y'all make y'all weird sounds. But yeah, go ahead and cut me off. You do you. So before I was really interrupted, how you guys doing today?
I don't know how to respond to that anymore. I'm sorry.
I don't really know how to really start this, but if you want, we'll just jump right into it, because I think in the last time we left off, y'all finished fighting that weird multi-mouth thing, and
Gibbering mouther. I had one in a campaign earlier from a one shot that I stole off the internet. That's why I knew what the monster was already and just withheld the information.
Steal it. I
mean, no. It's
on the internet, so I guess I think that's borrowing it. You didn't take it for yourself. Now no one else can play it.
By the way, I need to know both of your characters' charisma.
Dude, I have made it very clear that my charisma is 7.
I remember my charisma being like in the negatives. Oh wait, 8.
That's 2 different.
You guys are not charismatic whatsoever.
Oh, if your charisma was in the negatives, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
Well, I meant negative as in modifier.
So
then again, Anya is average at talking to people.
So I have a quick question, David.
Yes.
So for those of you at home, we record an audio podcast, but we do play on a visual board. And so I want to ask you a question, David, and is why are there 5 Doctor Stranges with 1 Infinity Stone each?
Oh shit, that is Infinity Stone colors. I didn't think about it.
No, none of us.
The Mind Stone is missing. Clearly, there's another one out there somewhere who has it in his head.
It's a Soul Stone. The Soul Stone isn't here because they have to kill someone for it.
I just assumed that orange one was the Soul Stone. No, absolutely not. You don't. If it's anything, we already made the sacrifice. Oh God.
Oh man, you don't know what that sentence you just said. It tells you so much about this campaign.
It really does.
I'll give you another half a David point for that. You're 3 David points away from getting the full.
Wait,
full
half
David
a David point?
We argue about this every time. This is always like a new concept to somebody. He's the DM. He controls math. Come on.
I control 1 plus 1 here is not 2. It is 6. So how about you guys roll for initiative?
Oh, awesome.
All right.
I already rolled initiative for me. I did it off air. I can't prepare. Shit.
22.
Wait, let me lie above my initiative score really quick.
Oh,
Oh
Blue,
my
you got a
God.
5.
No.
Oh, look at that 20.
Oh.
It's not a nat 20.
Okay. I saw 22. Dawn with a 20, and pours Nestle with a 5. I can tell you this, Nestle, you're going last.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And they have a hell of a bonus to their stealth. That is equally matched with their initiative. And John, you are the lucky number 1. You go first.
Alright, I got a quick question. I got a magic item in the last episode, which we don't know the name of yet, I don't believe. But this magical bracelet with 3 charms, the bull, the bear, and the turtle. Got a quick question.
Yeah.
What kind of action does it take to activate it?
In game, during battle, it will take a standard action.
Alright, I will, as a standard action, since I'm going up against a lot of enemies, I think I want some extra AC. Turtle power! Or what did they say? Did they say turtle power? Yeah, turtle power! He's not saying that, I am.
Okay, so
That's too cringy to just say
Nestle
like
and
that.
Anya, you both hear from Assad.
Nope.
Turtle power. And you start glowing green.
Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. I like that. I feel tingly. Ooh.
You still got a move action.
I still gotta move
So,
action.
John, what's
Oh,
the
shit, I still
secret of
gotta
the
move
ooze?
action. You're the secret of the ooze. And Blue is all the turtles, I guess, because he was trained by a master. I don't know. I don't get this
Yeah.
shit.
Leonardo.
I guess for my action, I want to get bleeding attack for my flexibility. So that's gonna take away one of my flexibility thingamadoos. That'll end my turn.
So next it is Dawn's turn. So Anya, it is your turn. I think we said one of your thing has worn off, the one that was less than 15 minutes. Yeah. So you still got the mutagen activated, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it is your turn.
it
14.
hit?
Which one are you attacking? Purple?
Yeah.
Well, he has the power stone on him. He's a little bit too strong for you, so 14.
Oh, that's just
that is
going to
a
be today's
miss.
running gag, isn't it?
That is a miss. It is now my guy's turn.
Which one of your guys? There's 5 of
Okay,
them.
I actually have the order here. So the first one's gonna be the red guy.
Reality.
Okay, that's the last joke we're doing.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I have made so many of them. I think that it's.
Also, I want to
Old
point out, the Soul Stone is here, but the Mind Stone isn't.
Oh, that is true. Oh well. Well then, the real question is, who did they kill?
The 6th one.
Oh my god. Okay, so I attack. He gets a so he gets +2 for flanking. 22.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes, 22.
Yeah, 22 hits me.
Awesome. Okay, because he is flanking you, he has a thing that lets him deal sneak attack damage.
Oh,
Oh
no.
shit! Hold on. Wait. He's
rogue?
flanking me, right? Fuck me.
Sideways with a spoon?
No, shut up. No, I have extra AC from this. Shit. Oh, I'm nowhere near my. You motherfuckers get closer to me. I get more AC when y'all are closer to me. Don't actually heed my warnings that way. No, my AC is actually just 20. Yeah, you hit me.
20. Okay, that is 11 points of damage.
Ow. I'm not a big fan of this so far.
Well, you got the other guy behind you who's also gonna be attacking you, and he's also flanking you. Therefore, if he hits, he also gets sneak attack damage.
Of course.
I don't like this.
You sure you don't want
pretty
those
sure
bombs?
that's a hit, because that's a natural 18.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, this one's not that bad. Okay, so it'll be 8 points of damage. See? Not that bad. Next turn is the green guy. Oh wait, the green guy already went, so it's gonna be the blue one. Okay, that's a miss on Assad.
Thank God.
I like how you were the one that chose to go on that side. Okay, next one's gonna be the orange one.
Mm-hmm.
On blue, that is a 17.
Wow, you get a 17 on me? Does not hit.
Oh, does not hit. Okay. And the other one's going for Anya. That is a
Where is Anya?
23.
Yeah.
No sneak attack on you, though. So you just take 7 points of damage.
Ow.
It is now Blue's turn.
Alright, first of all... Oh, okay, I see it. I see where Anya is. I was just wondering, because, like, I thought I was completely surrounded.
No. Not as you want to be.
Well, I don't think I have my weapon now, do I?
Well, it's a move actually to draw it, so.
Alright, I'll just draw my weapon then. And then I'll attack Mr. Orange, because he looks like an Oompa Loompa.
So is he the reverse gnome of what you are?
I don't think blue is the opposite of... Orange is the opposite of blue.
Yeah, it
Is
is.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
the
it was-
polar
shouldn't it
opposite
be
of
like
blue
green
on the
or something?
color chain on the color wheel.
Oh. Are you sure about this?
It
I
is
thought-
because
Right,
okay.
I thought
Hold
that
on.
was
Weird
supposed to-
tangent. Weird tangent. The way you find out what your opposite color is, red, green, and blue are the primary colors. Take blue. The other two colors, red and yellow. Red and yellow. Add them together. You make orange. That's how you find the opposite.
I don't believe you, but okay.
I studied fucking art in college. That is basic ass shit you learn in 3rd grade.
Okay, I do want to recall an episode we did where we tried with a blood duel one. I tried to tell you about which blood type was the universal donor. I even told you my sister is studying medicine and
It's
stuff. And
awesome.
you're like, nah, I think she's wrong. So I just want you to consider that. So
I did edit into the episode an apology saying that I was wrong and that it would be shitty for me to erase it. So I understand.
Blue, it is your turn.
Alright, well, give me a sec. I'm trying to look for which weapon I drew. Okay.
Oh, which one are you drawing? Red Destiny or Rapier? Or are you drawing the new Rapier you have?
I'm gonna do Red Destiny. Alright, I'm going to use my Swift action, because I can do that now, to do studied combat on this guy.
Orange, yes.
And then I attack him.
Okay.
27.
That is a... Okay, so that is a crit,
Mhm.
but you do not confirm.
I do not confirm. Dang.
No.
So you just hit.
50... Yeah, that's not a confirmed crit, so you deal 5 damage. Any extra damage?
Yes, I get the, what's it called? Wait, hold on. They actually give me +2
Mhm.
because I have, what's it called? Because I use Study Strike on it. So that would be a 29, that would be a 17, actually.
17, let me double check.
Let me-
No. Still not a,
Still not it?
confirmed
Oh.
crit.
Also, so, let me see. It does, I think, 1d6 and 2 extra damage, I think. Yeah, so it does 7 damage and 1d6 damage, so...
And this is using Study Strike and the Study Combat and Study Strike?
Yes.
Okay. So that's a
So,
plus
extra-
3 to that. So
Extra 3 damage, so 7 and 3, so 11. Or 10 damage.
10 damage. This guy looks pretty bad.
Alright. I don't have any other actions, so...
So it is. Next round starts. It is John's turn again. Round 2.
Flurry of blows. I am going to attempt. So Assad looks at the 2 guys that are flanking him and it attempts to hit both of them at the same time. Let's see how that goes.
Okay.
That's flavor
Go
what
for
I'm
it.
doing.
He's gonna kick him.
Well, he's gonna kick one guy and he's gonna punch the other one. Kind of. So he's gonna. I can't speak for this unless I'll choreograph this after I roll my dice. I have already planned some stuff, so I already added it to my rolls. So since this flurry of blows already took into consideration the -2, and because of pugnacious, I get an extra +1 bonus because I am threatened by more than two or more enemies. So it's just a -1 total. And bleeding attack on top of that does an extra D4 damage if the strikes hit. 16
Okay.
on the one to the left of me.
16, that is a miss.
22 on the right.
That is a hit.
13 damage. One of that is bleeding.
So 13 damage to the blue.
No,
wait.
to the red one.
Okay. The right. So red.
Yes, red.
I'm sorry. I was
You're
going
good.
off your character, whatever. Okay. So it's 13 damage, and then it's gonna be 1 bleed damage. No wait, it's 12 bleed. It's 12 damage, and then plus 1 bleed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bleed doesn't happen immediately. It happens on his turn. So
Okay.
let me mark that down so I can remember. Okay.
Gotcha. Also, by the way, 6 turns. 6 turns is how long my flexibility lasts.
Okay. So then, after that, it is now... it is Dawn's turn. You're going to be throwing some bombs?
Yeah. Sorry, John.
That's okay. I'm used to this kind of abuse, anyways.
Well, I mean, you can go after one at a time, so... It's going to take a while, but...
What's good at going one at a time if you have a bomb?
Precisely. Okay, get the measuring stick. Excellent. So, I'm aiming my bomb at this guy.
You trying to go for a direct hit or just square?
Difference being?
Damage. If you do a direct hit, he gets the full damage. If you hit his square, he'll take splash damage.
Going for a direct hit,
Awesome. And
because
it's just,
even if the direct hit misses, there is a 1 in
Yeah, you can still do splash damage
8
on it.
chance. Well, either way, he's going to get splash damage. But there's a pretty good chance I'm also going to get his buddies.
And me.
So you're going to get got no matter what.
Dude, you're surrounded by 3 guys. You're getting triple teamed.
Oh,
I can take him.
So, okay, is it touch or is it... Oh, never mind, that hits. And you do... Okay, so it's 6 points. Oh, crap. You roll minimum damage anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that's minimum.
Okay, so everyone in here
Wait,
takes
wait,
minimum
hang
damage.
on.
Or is
Yep,
it reflex?
That's straight up minimum damage. I'm checking. Okay. There is an attack of opportunity against me.
Oh, yeah, you're doing a range attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I totally... Thank you for keeping true.
Do I get a reflex save or not?
That is a miss.
Oh.
I
Why is
got
that a miss?
I got a 15. No, sorry, 14. Is that a miss?
Ah, son of a... I didn't update the damage for my, bombs. Thanks to
You're
level
gonna
5,
let
they're
her reflex.
3d6.
Okay,
Um,
go ahead and roll one more then.
Yeah, just a sec.
I rolled an 11.
I'll just roll a
Did I
straight up
pass your-
d6.
Did I pass my reflex save?
Ah!
Did you roll a 1?
Yeah, he rolled a
Those
1.
caught
How
in
does that
splash
happen?
damage can attempt a reflex save for half damage.
Well, I
For
only
the
rolled
direct...
an 11.
Do we round up or down?
We always round down. For everything. So, it'd be...
10
but
plus
is
2
the
plus
modifier also
4.
the same?
Huh?
Is your modifier the same? Just plus 4? You don't get any...
10 plus 2 plus 4. So 16.
No, I just want to make sure the 4 doesn't also change since you're level 5.
No, because that's from my intelligence.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So it'll be a total of 7 damage to everyone. People who are in the... Just the people in the splash damage get a reflex?
Yeah, it's only those in splash damage get reflex. And this is fire damage.
Okay, so... John, I guess he fails with an 11?
Yeah. You take the full 7 damage, John.
That's fine.
Okay. So I'm going to do the red first. And he said it's a reflex. Let me double check. What is his reflex? 12?
Fail.
Okay, so red fails. Okay, pretty sure this one's a pass 19.
That does pass.
Okay, so green passes.
So he takes 3 damage.
Okay. Minus 7.
No, this is the first time you guys have actually seen one of these used. I basically took out what looks like a ball, poured a little vial into it, and threw it at the guy with the
Evil
blue
bull.
dot's face. and then it blew up.
As the bomb lands on the blue guy, it pushes a lot of force and shrapnel and towards the other 3 guys. The red guy gets the worst end of it as a few of the shrapnels just go right into his face and he falls dead.
Yeah.
Well, at least he won't feel that in the morning.
Well, I'm pretty sure he would have preferred to feel that in the morning. Okay, so then after that, it is now my guy's turn. I have to get rid of the red guy because he's gone now. I hope you guys are happy.
Whew.
Oh, by the
Okay.
way, that attack of opportunity missed?
Yeah, I
Just
missed.
making sure.
I got a 14. 14's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Thank God you're not Karagor.
I know, right?
It is now the blue cultist's turn. Oh shit. Okay, I already rolled, so I'm not gonna take it back. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna be. Oh wait, it might not be a hit. It is 21.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So no sneak attack damage on this one because I'm stupid and I didn't move him. 5 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it this time.
Do you need another bomb?
Absolutely not. You're gonna kill me.
This guy, one in green, he's actually gonna take a 5-foot step,
Oh god damn it! It's a 5-foot step.
and now he is flanking you.
Of course he is.
So, okay, this one might be a miss. It is. Okay, so it's +2 for that. That's and then 16.
No, that does not hit
Nope.
me.
Okay, that is a miss. It is now the one in orange's turn. The coat orange. He takes a 5-foot step, and he's gonna attack blue.
Hey, David.
Yes.
I just thought of a horrible use of a persuasion check.
Don't try to befriend them.
No. Someone who doesn't know about the bombs. Hey, catch!
Oh god.
Well, it's too late. They already saw.
Yeah.
They already saw what you can do with
But
your
that would
bombs.
that would have been hilarious. Would it have gotten any bonus damage from that?
I mean, probably. I wouldn't guarantee direct damage. So you wouldn't. I guess the AC to hit them would have been lower, but I guess that's something you can think about. But I think bombs are pretty common in this world. Okay, so they hit on blue. Oh shit, what was it again? It is a 15, 16, 19.
Barely, but yes.
Oh,
Sweet.
I'm sorry, Blue.
So this does sneak attack damage. Oh man. 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And with that, Blue is dead, everyone.
Well,
I don't
he's no
think
longer the
so.
one with the least amount of HP now. So
Am I
Okay.
really? Oof.
no, you're not. You
I-
have 51 maxed. Anya only has 50.
I
Oh.
swear, my life is still lowest though.
No, you're 72
And but I mean
max.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
I said max. Okay, so the next one is also gonna take its opportunity since it is flanking currently blue and attack blue. Oh my god, man!
Roll
I
one.
landed on a 20, but it rolled over. Okay, so that is that's gonna be a miss. I got an 11.
No.
Okay, so it is now your turn, Justin.
Alright.
Justin Timberlake.
Round
on the
3.
line now.
Alright. Hey. I look at this guy in orange. I look at him straight in the eye and I'm just like not really hurt.
Mm.
He goes, good.
Alright. You know what would really hurt? This. And then I what do you call it? I use an inspiration point
Mhm.
to study him as a swift action.
Mhm.
And then I hit him.
Okay, go for it.
Alright.
Oh my god, what is with all these high
25.
rolls? Yes, that 25, that is a hit.
27, yeah. And
Oh,
then
27, that's a
yeah.
hit.
And then +2, so 7 damage. And
7 damage.
then, let me roll the 1d6.
Another 1d6?
So, 7 plus 4. So,
4 points of damage.
so that's 11 damage in total.
Oh my god.
It doesn't feel so nice when you take 11 damage, does it?
Okay, and as you thrust your sword, he tries to move out of the way, but he didn't move far enough. Your sword goes right through his heart.
I was
And
gonna
he-
say, did he move into my sword?
He gave you a better opening.
I see.
He falls dead.
And then I take a 5-foot step over here on top of his body.
Well, he has to get that leverage to get that sword out. So you know.
I feel like this is a weird game of checkers where like everyone's just flanking everyone now.
I'm just like, hey,
Okay.
didn't see that coming, did you?
So it is John's turn next.
I didn't know I was in this combat. All right,
You-
so
you
Assad.
kind of helped kill one guy.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything. That was Assad.
Oh.
All right, I'm just being a smartass
my
about it.
God.
Ha 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 ha. All right.
This is the
So-
type of stuff I edit out.
I was wondering where your margin was.
Now I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to leave that in just so people can know this joke now. So I hope you're happy.
Oh God. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to. What's so poetic? I want to do something poetic here.
Poetic justice.
Poetic justice here. All right,
Poetic justice.
blue got not blue, but evil blue cultist over here.
Mhm.
He was the one who got like he got like punched by, or he got exploded with a bunch of.
He got
shrapnel.
punched by a bomb.
He got punched
Oh.
by a bomb.
By the way, for simplicity's sake, you just refer to my character as Nestle.
I know that, but like it's just easier for my brain to say to like flip flop between them.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to attempt to kick inside. I'm going to attempt to kick the glass deeper into his body. Is what I'm trying to do.
Flavor wise, I understand.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm just going to kick him, and then the guy in front of me, I'm going to attempt to connect the kick all the way around as a roundhouse kick. So hopefully, one swift motion will hit both of them. That's my flurry right there. Let's go with that.
Okay. That's a weird kind of maneuver. I want to see someone do that in real life, but okay.
A flanking bonus too on the one in front of me. I just realized that because
Mhm.
of blue. So the one behind me gets no flanking bonus.
That's fine.
15
Wait, which one are you
behind me.
hitting first?
Behind me.
That is a miss.
All right, in front of me. I'm gonna whatever I roll, just add +2 to it. A natural 20
Oh,
with a
oh
natural
my God.
20
Wait,
to
he-
confirm.
Wait, he rolled 2 20s?
Oh,
Well,
He rolled 2
Next
20s.
23 points of damage?
And he rolled
It's
max
this
damage.
guy's
Oh my god.
This is
Head off.
3 green.
did John just blood miss this guy?
Oh my god, you
and he
kicked-
also takes
wait.
2 points of bleeding damage.
Well, he doesn't have blood in his system anymore to bleed out.
The original bug spray.
You hit him, he goes down, his head flies in the opposite direction. This guy, your kick almost vaporized his head. He's dead. He's dead. He died twice.
And
got
now
bombs
Nestle is
too.
covered in... Oh wait, no, not Nestle. Wait, is Nestle
Oh no,
covered
it's
in
splattered
blood?
all over that freaking house. over
No,
there.
that was the guy in blue.
Oh no,
Or the guy in marked in blue.
I mean,
The blue guy
to
was
get
hit
the flanking
first.
bonus. I hit the no. I tried to hit the blue guy first.
Oh, so it's the blue guy
it's
that you
It's
tried
the
to hit
green
green guy
guy.
I
He
hit.
just...
Oh.
Oh, so it was the green guy? Oh no, it's all over me.
And me!
Yeah.
And his
Hey!
friend.
I had to hit the green guy because it was the second hit.
Hey, it's
And I
all
took a
over the
flanking bonus.
it's all over the
But
orange
did
guy.
he still die or no?
Yeah, I said he didn't die that bad.
Did he
You just
take
made
any
him-
damage before this?
No,
I
you killed
just-
him in one hit.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So,
That's impressive. Come on.
I said, yeah, okay, yeah, but you didn't kill him as bad as I thought you killed the other guy. His head did not pop off. You made him taller though. You stretched his neck out. Okay.
I've never felt so satisfied in a game of Pathfinder, just from that alone. Natural 20 confirm, maximum damage. Come on! If that's not a good luck sign, I don't know what is.
This guy. Okay, so it's gonna be. Okay, it is Anya's turn.
Well, I don't need to use bombs now.
I am the bomb.
Hey,
We've given John too much power.
Note to self: find a way to attach a bomb to that guy's fist. Nat 1.
Oh God.
I
think I robbed you of your good luck.
Oh.
That is a confirmed fumble. Ooh. I have to get my cards. Okay, so this is you're using your mace for this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, how many fail cards are in this?
Isn't it like 50?
I can't. Oh shoot, I can't remember.
It's 50 because we talked about how there were 2 missing for whatever reason from like.
Oh yeah. Okay, roll a 1d50.
32.
32. Okay. So, this is a melee attack. Okay. So, okay, it's not that bad. It's called Winded. You put too much force into your swing. You are now exhausted.
Just. This is why I use bombs.
Fortitude will negate this. So, give me a fortitude save. If you pass this AC, you are not exhausted. 22, you are saved. So you're not exhausted. It was just a miss.
Damn it, this is why I use bombs.
It is now my,
You're running out of players there, David.
You're running out of
guy's
Infinity
turn.
Stones.
So, this guy, it's gonna double move. So, Assad, you have a chance to attack of opportunity him.
Nice. Okay, attack of opportunity.
Can I grapple be an attack of opportunity?
No, that's a full round action.
Aww.
Yeah, I thought the same thing too. No.
Because we should totally keep one of these guys for,
I doubt a 14 hits. For what? For sexy time?
interrogation.
You left it open up in the air. That could mean anything.
I
That
never
is
said what
a miss.
kind of interrogation.
Okay, he moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
What the fuck? Is he running away?
6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
How's he going? Oh,
Now it's the other guy's turn. He is also going to do a double move action. So, Anya, you get an attack of opportunity if you want.
So does... Oh, no, wait, yeah.
So any attack that counts as a standard action is what can go here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the mace.
Another natural 1?
Hey, Anya.
I did the roll for confirmation.
That is not okay. That is not. It's not a confirmed fumble, but he moves out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is now Blue's turn.
oh yeah, I'm definitely not catching up to that.
You can run.
But you can't hide.
I mean, I can't do anything after I run, can I? Like, is it a full round action to do that, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not making it.
Okay. So
I step off the guy's body. And they're like, well... Oh, no. I yell at them and I say, cowards!
Okay, it is Assad's turn. What are you gonna do?
Your homeboy is gonna just leave him be. Here's the thing. Thought process, I could probably go after them. But chances are, we're gonna meet them again anyways. And if I go after them, I kind of understand that Nestle and Anya are not going to be fast enough to keep up with me. So I'm going to just accept this loss.
Okay, and Anya, your turn.
Well, in all honesty, these guys didn't do too much to me. I'm
That is true.
gonna loot the bodies.
Okay, so you're not following them?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
No,
So
it's
it
probably
is-
a trap anyway.
I guess that is true. Okay.
This whole game is a
Um,
trap.
Everyone give me a perception check.
Oh, like good old Assad fashion, I rolled a 9.
Okay.
I rolled a 6. Or with 10 modifier.
Okay. It's 25 for Anya?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Blue and Anya, you, yeah, I'm gonna say, yep. You both notice a yellow flash at the end of each of this little road here.
Which road?
Real flash.
Both ends. If you zoom out just a little bit to take up a little bit more of the map, or yeah, zoom out to see a little bit more of the map, you see a yellow flash coming out from this direction here, and then a yellow flash coming out from this direction here.
Ooh. So they do have the Space Stone.
Oh my god. Space Stone is blue, genius.
Yeah, but this clearly this universe's Space Stone is yellow. That's what the missing one was.
No, space is blue.
God, you know what I'm trying to say. The colors changed in the comics and shit.
This happened simultaneously, so I don't know how they can be two Space Stones, but okay. Okay, and if y'all don't do anything else, I'll let the turn continue on one more time. If you're not going to do anything else, then combat ends.
Going to, I'm gonna go in this little crack. Hold on. Of these two houses and stuff.
Mhm.
I already said what
Okay.
I'm doing.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So combat is over. If you wait a few minutes, nothing happens. No one shows up. Everything goes back to normal. You see a few crowd of people. The crowd of people that were out on the street. Everyone just dispersed as soon as they launched the first attack. So everyone's left the streets, and you see a few of them gather around again. They're like super surprised of what has happened here. Okay, so stealth check. Okay, you're good, Nestle.
Okay.
How far do you want to go in?
So, anyone have a body cart? It's probably a bad idea to leave these in the middle of the street.
Hold on, Justin was in the middle of it. What were you saying, Justin?
Oh no, I just said just so people don't see me because I'm covered in blood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give me a perception check while you're in there. By the way, Dawn, you said you wanted to search the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check too.
We both rolled 16.
16. Okay, and Assad, what are you gonna be doing?
I mean, I guess I'll also kind of do a perception check, just observing the bodies. You already know how I don't want to touch dead bodies.
I got
10, that's normal for me, so that's fine.
Okay. I guess since you don't want to touch the bodies or anything like that, the blood is obscuring a lot of the stuff, and so you can't really see a lot. Blue, as you're in this little alleyway, if you look around, you notice that at the very end, in this little dead end spot, right where the wall is, there you see another one of those pictures, basically the graffiti art of the empty city that has been like showing up all over town. Anya, as you're rifling through the belongings of these guys, they were wearing yellow robes, but as soon as they attacked, they disrobed that, and that's why they look the way they look now. I know John made the joke of them looking like Doctor Strange. Again, they were using the yellow robes to conceal themselves. As you're going through their bodies and stuff, you notice that on their forehead is a symbol. It looks like a weird. It looks almost like a flame. That has almost, it's okay. It's a little bit weird to describe it. You see the tail end of a flame going up, but you also have two more on each side of it, almost forming like a triangle. The tails of the flames are pointing out. I'll see if I can find a picture really quick of that.
It's like a
And I'll post
triskelion?
Scrap of paper drawing the symbol.
Does it kind of look like a triskelion? Hold on.
I'm
I'm gonna
not sure
send you.
what that is.
Everybody who's at home listening, look up triskelion on Google Images. I'm about to just text it to David. Fuck. Okay, my computer's a lot slower than I thought it was.
You know what? I'm just gonna take a picture of it in the book, and then I'll put it on Discord.
I sent it on Discord. Does it kind of look like that?
Somewhat, yes. I guess you can say it's not curly like that, but the shape is shaped something like that.
Yeah, I kind of figured since you described it that way.
Oh wait, they're not like what they're. Oh wait, let me say it differently. They look okay. If you point this out to Assad, since he's the closest one, and you approach the body to look at it, you see that the symbols are on these guys' forehead. It looks similar to the same symbol that the the occult group had in the asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Only different is that this looks a lot neater. There's time put into the drawing of this symbol. It wasn't like hastily made like the symbols that the asylum cult people had. Almost look like they used the dirt itself and just stuff to just like quickly draw this symbol on their forehead.
Okay.
This is more like neatly done. Those look like fire. This one is a little bit more neat. They actually look like almost like question marks, with the period being the center, and the question mark. Think of it like there being 3 question marks, that like in the picture that John sent. It's not super curly like that, but in the sense, I'll see if I can find a picture.
Okay,
after this, and I'll send it to you.
Out of
Okay,
character,
I
I
did a
know
really good
exactly
job.
what he's talking about.
Yeah,
The problem is, telling you guys what it is would give it away.
Well, I have figured it out, guys, and we are fighting the Riddler.
Damn it, John! We have to start a new book now.
Also, by the way, not badly done.
I mean, I fucked it up on the last one. I'm gonna take a picture of it and I'll post it on social media. It's gonna be really, really bad, but hey, everybody will know how good I draw now.
It is. Okay, so let me get to your looting of the bodies.
Oh, I can print screen actually. That's a
So,
smart idea.
Okay, so the few items you find on their bodies is you find one potion. No, sorry, two potions. They have a chain shirt, a masterwork dagger, a masterwork rapier, and a pendant that has that same symbol that's on their forehead.
So,
But
2
the
potions,
pendant is
a
made out of
chain
silver.
shirt,
They
a
have a chain
masterwork
shirt,
dagger.
masterwork dagger, and this is each one of them.
Okay. Did you say masterwork rapier?
Yes, a masterwork rapier. They also have
You said something about a pendant.
Yeah, they have a pendant that has that a silver pendant that has that exact same symbol etched in it. That the same symbol they have on their forehead that have it etched into the silver pendant.
That I cannot
And-
tell what. That Anya does not know what it is.
You can give me a religion check if you want. Also, you find a small pouch of jewels and gems.
And that is a copy of that basically on each of them.
Yes.
And since there's 3 of them, 3 of us, I use the chain shirts to kind of parcel the other things into 2 parcels for the other 2.
Okay.
Then I walk over and hand Assad his parcel.
Thank you.
I noticed you're not too big on bodies.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of touching the dead, so...
Again, I'm just like,
I don't
touch that
have
all the
knowledge
time.
religion. I have
No,
knowledge arcana
right.
and knowledge nature.
I want to apologize really quick. I gave you the wrong items. So, forget everything I said. All with that.
Cut the tape, cut the tape!
Yeah, cut it here, cut it here. Would you find... I'm sorry, I was looking at a different, encounter. I do want to... Oh, shit. Okay, I'll tell you after this. You found, 2 vials of something. One, you still have 2 potions. And instead of a masterwork rapier, it's just a standard rapier. You find 10 gold pieces on each body, so that's a total of 30 gold pieces. And you still have the same pendant on them. So yeah, other than that, you still have it's still the same items, you just don't get the chain shirt. Or and the rapier is not masterwork, and you do not get a masterwork dagger.
Oh, can't do a will.
So it's just two vials of something.
Which I'm going to hold
e-
on to the vials for now, so technically I've got 6 of those.
And then 3 of them are one. 3 of those vials are one thing, and then 3 of the other ones are something else. So you have two things there with you. And so then, like I said, you also have 2 potions, a regular rapier, and the silver pendant with that same symbol that's on their forehead.
And is it 30 gold overall, or...?
Yes, overall 30 pieces of gold.
Alright. I will pass out the gold and hold on to the rapiers. I'll probably set the pendants aside for melting down and resale. So, everyone can add 10 gold each to their things. Okay, I vote we get somewhere safe so I can figure out what these potions are.
I don't remember.
And,
I don't
you
know if
know-
I remember where y'all were heading.
I believe we were headed to the Stain.
Okay, so yeah, you guys were heading to the Stain to do more research and stuff of what's happening.
Reconnaissance!
Well, I would need a reconnaissance inside a house, but yes.
I mean, I'm not a stealthy person, so, like, this is reconnaissance enough for me.
Oh, reconnaissance isn't the only reason that we're going there. I know, I figured out that I can take 10 on making a Tanglefoot bag. And the check go through.
And this is where Assad says, what does taking 10 mean? Okay, so then we head, that's everything I want to do here. I'm just going to leave the bodies laying in the street.
I mean,
Well,
I
are there
asked
people
I
around?
asked the local people if they have a body cart.
Do they have a local body cart?
No one really want to approach y'all, since y'all kind of did just fight something that they've been scared of, because they've always heard rumors of there being a cult here. They never actually believed it. It's like the Illuminati. They don't. People say they're around, but some people just say it to say it. They have seen it firsthand now, so they're a little bit afraid to approach y'all. So they're not really in the talking mood with y'all right now.
Hey, I'm gonna attempt to do something right here. I think this might work. I'm really tired, covered in blood, and I see these people are all kind of afraid and whatever. And so I kind of like notice that they're not like approaching. It's like, look, I know you might be scared of these guys, but you might wanna give them. You might want to pray over them and make sure their souls go to the afterlife. You don't want them coming back as zombies or anything weird.
Well, and, you know...
And I'm gonna attempt to intimidate That's a 12. That didn't work.
Intimidate them?
Yeah, I'm telling them that they're going to turn into zombies if they don't get treated properly.
Oh, that's not okay. That's
Well, it didn't work anyways.
yeah. A 12. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work on them.
That's fine.
I mean, they might pick up the bodies and stuff later on, but at least while you guys are here, they don't want to approach.
They turned into this ghost.
I know how to get it
zombies.
taken care of now.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
2 gold for each person who carts off a body. I'm going to use my profession trade.
You get up on a soapbox and you go, two
To
pieces
pay
of gold.
someone-
Anybody who comes in.
Okay, 2 pieces of gold is a lot in D&D.
Hey, you know that a level 20 adventurer could very well, like, redistribute the entire gold that they own of worth of magic items and, like, basically give everybody free healthcare and, like,
Yeah.
resources. But hey, you know
that
what?
tells you how
Communism
shitty
doesn't
people
work
are
in the
in
real
D&D.
world.
Okay, what there's like a big guy up in the back, towards the very, very far end of the street. He yells out, "Make it 3 gold and you got a deal. 3 gold or no work."
Acceptable.
He goes like, "Yes." And so he walks up and just picks up the bodies. He doesn't put them in a car or anything. He just throws them over his shoulder. He goes like, "I'll be taking my money now."
I pay him.
Thank God.
And he walks off and towards the direction of the water. And you just see him disappear.
He threw them into the lake.
Well, now that we don't have to worry about the putrefaction factor of having those in the middle of the street, let's go to the stain.
Oh, I wasn't joking about the whole them turning into zombies thing. I'm very concerned about that. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now, so let's go to the stain, I guess.
I mean, if they do, we'll just re-kill them. And then they'll be double dead.
That is true. They will be double dead. Okay, so y'all continue on to the stain. If y'all don't rush down there or run down there, it might take you a good 10 minutes to get there. Pretty sure y'all are not in the mood to run right now.
Not particularly.
Definitely not.
So it takes you a little while, but you finally get to the stain. Quick thing, first thing you notice as soon as you get there, there is no drunken man yelling out gibberish at this time. He's like a few blocks down the street, and Assad, you make eye contact with him, and you see him
glare.
pick up some stuff and start like walking further down the street. And he's a few blocks away already. So.
I'm still glaring at him.
And so
I put 2 fingers up to my eyes and point 2 fingers back at him.
he's a little bit far away, but you hear him mouth, witch servant.
Okay.
But no, you guys are at the state.
Real quick before we get there, since Anya already knows the way a little bit better, I'm gonna kind of like straggle behind just a bit, kind of playing it off that I'm injured. And Blue's already naturally kind of slower, so this is a conversation between just me and Blue. Anya can't hear us. I'm kind of crouching over and I'm kind of like half whispering to Blue. Hey, Nestle.
Mm-hmm.
I know we just met Anya not very long ago, but I think she keeps trying to kill me.
Sorry, that laugh was out of character.
No, I am aware. I don't know, maybe if it's just that she's reckless, or if she, like, actually has something against me. She seems nice, it's just that, I took a lot of damage from that explosive that she sent. Like, a lot of damage. It really fucked me up. Is what I'm trying to say. I think I still might have some shards of glass stuck in my arm somewhere.
Wow.
Meanwhile, Anya's trying to figure out how to apologize for you getting caught in the blast, by the way.
I mean, you don't hear this conversation,
I know.
so this is a genuine thought that she's had.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, at least she's not evil.
I apologize for that.
Oh god. I'm so sorry that I made you feel that way. Oh god. Just keep an eye on her, I guess. I kind of just start doing stuff whenever we're in danger, and I don't really have time to pay attention to everybody else in the group like that. You seem a little bit more studious. I've seen how you look at people when you're fighting. You take your sweet time. That's not an insult, Blue. I just noticed.
That sounded like an insult.
It's not an insult.
Anyways.
You look.
Yeah, I saw those signs earlier. You know those paintings. They're back there, and I point to the back of the alleyway.
I mean, I don't know what part of the journey this conversation has now took place in, because we're nowhere near the alley. I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying that there were paintings near the alleyway of
Okay.
what we saw.
Oh, and quick thing, as soon as y'all walk off, as you're walking down this little street way, and y'all turn the road to head down to the stain, you will have to turn on the road where one of the occultists turn, and because the stain is in that direction. As soon as you do turn that corner, you don't see anything there. He's not there anymore.
These guys are snaky. We've kind of caught on to that.
Yeah. And I'll let y'all give me another percentage check really quick.
One of these days,
No,
I'm
I got
gonna
12.
roll higher than a 15.
Anya's
Anya,
actually rolling higher than me. Insane.
you notice that they're on the wall up against this house is a painting of the same city, surrounded by the empty city surrounding Yellow Mist, and you see it up against the house that's in the top right, like the same direction where the.
I'm going to take a sample of the paint.
As soon as you try to scrape it off, it doesn't come off.
As in, it's not actually paint, or as in, it just isn't coming off?
It's like it's part of the stone of the wall.
So it's more like it's a dye.
In a sense.
It's a stain.
I see what you did there.
No, I work at a paint store. It's a stain. Hey, look, I don't get paid enough to not know that.
Continue heading towards the stain.
Okay, and y'all do get there. Yeah. Oh, I already said y'all got there. There's just a little bit extra that I forgot to mention. But y'all do get there.
Where the stain? Can we kick the doors open? And I'm just gonna. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that kind of character.
The stain does meals, right?
Yes. It's both an inn and a tavern.
Okay. Anya's going to go over to the tavern section and just... Actually, she's going to go to Assad real quick. You, how do you like your steak?
I'm really caught off guard by that question. Steak? I'm sorry. Oh, we're talking about food. I'm so sorry. I guess medium rare? Well, I want to... You know what? No, fuck that. I want it cooked all the way. I don't need any more blood in my system right now.
Looks at the side of her, which has a good amount on it. Yeah, no kidding. Kind of head to the barkeep. Hey, could I get a, well-done steak for that gentleman?
I'm, like, scraping off dry blood.
And picking out pieces of shrapnel.
Still picking up pieces of shrapnel. You hear me go, oh, God. and like throw a chunk of glass and it dinks off of something.
Okay, and I guess you asked for one for everyone, or just I'm guessing just for Assad.
Assad's the one that she blew up and feels guilty about.
Okay. He's like, yeah, okay, right up. We like a nice cold brew with that.
I heard him say earlier that he doesn't drink.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no time in the present.
I don't drink. Hold on,
I'll set one aside if you want, in case. I mean, we got a new type of mead. It is very sweet. Goes with the meat perfectly. I'll set it aside just in case. On the house. And so he prepares the steak for you, hands it over,
Okay,
asks for a silver
as far
piece.
as that drink goes, I'm gonna do a sense motive.
Oh god.
Well, if he doesn't drink it, I will.
I guess, yeah, it's true. And so the guy prepares the meal for him, asks for a silver piece,
Pays him.
and he takes about 5 minutes, a little bit more than that. I don't know how long a good burnt steak is gonna be, but he prepares it for you and he brings it out.
He rubs his hands together. No.
As it's delivered to Assad. Sorry about blowing you up. I will try to give you more warning next time.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for apologizing. I'm sorry. Is the steak the apology?
Yes.
Well, I appreciate that. At least you said it. So, I feel a little bribed, but I'll take the meal.
Oh, it's totally a bribe.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you're honest, Anya. He actually does laugh a little bit.
Anyway, I need to go upstairs and do some alchemy stuff.
That sounds very foreboding.
By the way, it can
to
be
say.
very easily noted that her body is slowly turning back to normal now.
She's not so snaky anymore.
Are you guys will be staying here, or will you be going somewhere else to rest?
In all honesty, probably staying here for the evening because it's an indoor place that those two are allowed to sleep now.
Absolutely.
Sure. Okay.
And a bath.
The current manager is not in right now. I forget her name. I think it was what was her name?
I forgot.
Dina or something like that.
It was Dina.
Dina.
I think it was Dina.
She's not here, but the little hobbit lady is here, and she sees Assad, and she walks over. It's like, oh, it's nice to see you. Will you be staying the night?
Yeah, I'll be staying here tonight.
Oh, that's wonderful. By the way, I know I already thanked you once, but so thank you for getting rid of that jerk out there that was spouting out that nonsense.
Oh, no, of course. I mean, it was the least I could do, really. I mean, he's just causing a nuisance out there. I mean, there's no room for that. Not in a civilized society such as this.
Oh, you got a point there. You know, he was making our business a bit slow, but it's caught up a bit. You know what? I know I thanked you. I mean, I know I've thanked you so much, but you know what? I'm gonna give you the suite. It's a pretty big room, and I know it's a little bit big for 2 guys, but if it's 4 people, you know, I'll let you have it as a discount. Just don't tell Dina about it. 5 silver pieces, special discount just for you.
Oh, yeah, of course. I gotta pay 5 silver pieces?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that. I can give her a gold piece. I don't know how much silver I have.
Oh, well, thank you for not writing it down.
I have gold! I don't know how much silver I have.
Well, I give you I tell you everything you have, both in gold and all the way down from copper pieces.
Oh, I have it on my character sheet. Hold on. I have...
I'll be honest, the main reason I have silver is because some items that I bought weren't a full gold.
Hold on. I got it on my character sheet somewhere. I have no silver. I have 50 gold pieces and 3 platinum pieces. That doesn't sound right.
I don't know, but she'll take your gold piece and then she'll bring you your change.
Alright, I've got 49 gold pieces. How many silver pieces is that?
She brings you your change. So, is it 100? No, it's 100 silver equals 1 gold?
Is it?
Depends on the DM. The way I usually do it is...
Pathfinder has a strict rule on it, though.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It's 10. It's 10.
It's 10? 10 silver equals 1 gold?
Yeah.
Okay, so she brings you back 5 silver pieces. And she gives you the key. Like, here you go. I hope you enjoy your night. And again, if you need anything, I am glad to be the first one to help you out.
Okay, can I do a sense motive check on her?
Mm-hmm.
She seems a little too chummy. I got a natural 1, I got a 0.
You think maybe she has a thing for you, maybe? You don't know.
Okay, so real talk.
You might be in a room.
Alright. No, that's not how that works. Because, like, Assad's suspicion was just like, she seems an awfully bit too chummy. A lot of people tend to put on this, like, oh, I'm your friend, but then I'm gonna backstab you kind of, like, persona around him. So, there was also Karagor, who, in his death, was his friend, but found out that in life was kind of a dick.
Kind
he
of.
was a dick. I mean, he was
You only
always
experienced
a
a tiny piece of the
dick?
jackassery.
No, let's continue on. Why did you have to phrase it like that?
He was
Let's
gonna say
keep
that.
going.
He was gonna say that, but he cut himself off. I noticed. I heard.
Nah, let's keep going.
Did I roll
Oh my
a 0
God.
on my sense motive check?
No, I said no. You don't feel like you feel like maybe she has a thing for you.
No,
but
I mean me
you don't
reading. No, I mean me reading Donovan's speech.
know. Oh,
Okay. On to the suite.
okay. And so this is a room. You're just gonna be you and Nestle that share.
Oh God, I have a great name for this episode.
Mhm.
The Sweet Life of Assad and Nestle.
Oh man.
That's too long.
No, it's not. It's like the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Okay, so y'all get to the room.
First thing Anya's doing in her room, which separate room from those two, is taking a bath.
Okay. By the way, the lectures you took them, you didn't give any to the other guys.
No, I did not hand any to the guys.
Okay, but you did give the potions, right?
Not until I identify them.
Okay. Okay, so you guys go and head to your room. Anything you'd like to do in your room?
Nestle, do you want to do anything before I start monologuing?
No, continue
Bathing.
monologuing.
What's that?
What?
What did
You're
you say,
both
Nestle?
covered in blood.
I should continue monologuing.
The first thing I do when I get to the suite is I am like in amazement by how cool and awesome it is, and then I run straight to the shower. I get in, turn it on, and then Nestle can hear me from the distance going, "Holy shit! They have running water in here!"
I'm just like, he jumped in mighty quick. He wasn't covered in blood.
I know you're like the one that wasn't covered in blood. Nestle was covered in more blood.
I still have blood on me. My fist went through this man.
Your fist
I guess.
vaporized his head.
And it splattered all over me.
Okay, so I guess Assad is taking a shower
He's done.
in this at this moment. Blue, anything you would like to do?
I mean, I probably could start doing my extracts and stuff for the day. Stuff, but like,
Did you? Okay. I think I asked you last time. Y'all said no. The paperwork and stuff you have brought from the asylum.
Oh yeah, we need to do that, don't we?
Okay. So if you want, do we like to do that now?
Well, I mean, is she in the room with us?
Anya. Well, Anya said she was gonna go and work on some extracts and stuff, or work on some alchemical stuff.
Making a
So-
mutagen.
If you
Making
wanted
some
to
tanglefoot
wait,
bags.
if you wanted to wait for her, that's up to you. Do you want to look through the stuff before you show it to Anya, or do you want to wait for her?
I'll look at stuff before I show it to Anya. I mean,
Okay, so
I
you
mean,
have the so the two stuff that you brought over that I can remember is the book, the Chains of Night, and you also brought the paperwork that that was up on the wall. That it was the thing that caused Karagor to get fascinated.
yes.
What would you like to go through first?
I want to go through the. I mean, I remember looking at the papers that caused Karagor to be fascinated. I just didn't look at it very like a lot of it. So I just like took a glance at it, if I remember correctly. So I'd probably go through that one first. I'll wait till Anya gets back before touching the book, and then I'll start working on my extracts while I wait for her afterwards.
Okay. So what is your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is 2.
2. Okay. And you said you were what were you looking through first?
I'm looking through the what's it called? The papers that caused Karagor to be fascinated.
Okay. Okay, as you're looking through them, you see that everything is like completely out of order. There's no page numbers on the paperwork. So it's gonna take you a while to put them all in order.
Together.
Yeah, it's good. If you do you by yourself, you feel like it's gonna take you like about 6 to 8 hours to try to figure out the order of the paperwork.
Alright. Maybe I'll wait. I guess I'll wait for Assad and then take a shower then.
I'm done.
Whatever that is.
Okay, but you want to wait for Anya to look at the book.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay, and so it is. Okay, so, and y'all, by the way, y'all did tell Anya you're going to be at the penthouse suite, right?
Apparently so, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll say y'all did.
Yeah, I tell her.
Okay, and so Assad finishes his cleanup duty. He left. By the way, the water is recycled. So.
Oh,
No,
gross.
We're in the suite, dude. The water does get recycled, but the people downstairs get that water.
So Blue, you go and you clean yourself up. A few, like maybe say like about an hour or so pass. Or how much time do you need to make your stuff, Anya?
Let's see, the tanglefoot bags will each take 45 minutes. The mutagen takes an hour. The acid will take 10 minutes.
What's the longest thing?
That'd be the mutagen.
Mutagen? Okay, so we'll say about an hour, at most an hour and a half passes. You're done with all your alchemical stuff. Gonna head up to the room or call it a night?
Oh, I will head to the suite to find out what their thoughts on everything are currently.
Okay. Yep. So then, like I said, about an hour and a half passes. You guys have not been bothered.
And I do need to do one further thing, and that is identify the potions and the vials.
Okay.
One check overall, or one for the potions, one for the vials?
Well, you do one check overall because they all use craft alchemy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just do that one check, and I'll do it for all of them.
I rolled a 19.
19. Okay. So
Comes out to 30.
So the potions are going to be, you get 3 potions of Cure Light Wounds, 3 potions of Vanishing. You also get 3 elixirs of Magic Weapon, and 3 elixirs called, oh shit, I left the page, so now I'll have to look it up. Let's see. You get, okay, 3 vials of a substance. No, wait, what did I say? Okay, so you get 1 potion of Cure Light Wounds, 3 potions of Cure Light Wounds, 3 potions of Vanish. There's actually 3 elixirs, 3 different types of elixirs. 3 of them are a elixir of hiding, 3 of magic weapon, oil of magic weapon, and then 3 of night drop.
Okay, so 3 Cure Light, 3 Vanishing, 3 Magic Weapon, 3 Hiding, and 3 Night Drop?
3 night drop, yes.
Night Drop being a poison, right?
Night drop is something that helps you. If you can cover your eyes in a vial of night drop, and it gives you dark vision.
Oh, that'll be useful
But
for me
it
and
makes
Assad.
your eyes. It makes your eyes extremely sensitive to light, so you are you take minuses to any effect, any light-based magic.
Right, so give it to Assad.
But yeah, those are the.
I'm probably gonna sell the Night Drop.
You should probably
That
give
is
it to
what
me
you
if
get.
we ever go in the dark anywhere.
Yeah, it's like you'll never need them.
Here's the
I have a
thing also,
torch that
Assad-
floats around my head.
That's true too. But what happens if I get separated from the team accidentally because of something stupid I've done?
I like how you're already preparing for that.
I'm not planning on
Okay,
it.
what do the potions of vanishing do?
They act like invisibility, but they last extremely. They don't last as long as invisibility. Just makes you disappear for a few turns, I think. And it acts the same if you attack or do anything. If you attack or try to cast a spell, you automatically undo the spell.
Mm.
The hiding, you get 2 elixirs of hiding. Those give you a boost to your stealth check.
And magic weapon gives whatever weapon you put it
turns
on.
into a magic weapon to get over DR. Okay, it is okay. You figure that out, and then you head up to their penthouse suite. You will have to knock first because it's a little bit rude to just barge in and enter.
Yeah, I knock. That's what was all about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that's what the knock was.
No, I thought they were ignoring you.
I
So
opened the
did I.
door. I opened the door.
Hey,
Oh, Anya.
figured out what the potions those guys had were. Also, made a couple of things.
Oh, cool. You might want to come in before you start rambling?
Yeah.
Okay. You can come in. Oh god, it sounds like
Okay.
a robot.
Are either of you any good at throwing things?
Let me check my dex really quick.
Okay. I mean, aren't you good at throwing things?
I wanted to check
yeah.
and see if you guys are that way. I know who all I can hand what to.
On a scale of from 1 to 20, how good would you say you're at throwing things?
I say I'm, 1 to 20, you said, right?
Yeah,
I'd say like a 14.
like a 14. Okay, I would say I'm like a solid 16.
Okay, one thing I've noticed about you two is you two tend to like to fight up close and personal.
Absolutely, there's no other way to fight.
You know,
Bombs.
the reason why is because, there's one time, we were at the asylum, and I had these bolts, and then I was running out of bolts. Yeah.
Wait, are you telling me that...
You left your crossbow at the asylum, didn't you?
No. I'm saying we started losing bolts, and I had to conserve them.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, Blue. And I shove Anya aside for a second. Are you telling me that you could have shot people this entire time?
Yeah.
Hey, hypothetically, would Karagor still be alive if you used your crossbow?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that wasn't like a thing that, like, I don't want to like, Anyways, like, you
How
had
many
a
bolts you
crossbow this
need?
whole. I thought you ran out of bolts, Blue. I just didn't want to ask because I just assumed.
No, I had like... No, I have like, 16 bolts.
That's a lot of bolts, Blue.
Oh,
Like,
no,
I think
no.
I punched people less times than that.
Anya digs
That's all-
around in her bag of holding for a moment, pulls out a nice little couple of cases of bolts, and just hands them over. Add
Man,
40.
you're really strapped. You have a lot of shit on you.
She comes
Yeah,
from a high
yeah, I
society.
do.
She comes from the society.
The society?
I mean, that's how we're calling it now, right? The society.
It's an adventuring group. Why are they chanting? It's the Pathfinder Society. They do adventuring. They're not. It's not a quote.
The society is coming. Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
By the way, is my raven back yet?
It's only. How long would it take for it to? Does it say how long it will take? Because the thing has only been 2 days.
I mean, technically that's up to the DM, because I don't know what the distance is between the two locations.
Okay. I'll say it would take 3 days for the raven to get back. So 1 more day.
Anyway, you should have told me you needed bolts.
No, I have enough.
I've got...
I just was being conservative with them.
Yeah, don't. We can get more.
Okay, then.
Oh, I think your raven came back.
Is that what you're trying to look for? I heard the chirping sound. I was like, oh, who's getting a message right now? Okay, so with Anya up in the room now, Anya, what's your wisdom modifier?
I'm currently -2.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no. Mutagen's off. Hang on.
oh, I saw it right now. I saw it.
-1.
-1. That's still not gonna help. Assad, what is your modifier for wisdom?
Your boy
Oh,
got
why is
-1.
Oh my god.
We didn't make characters appropriate for this setting, I think.
No, you're good. Okay, as soon as Anya walks in, if you show her the paperwork you found and the book, to get the paperwork like fully arranged properly, it's gonna take you about 8 hours.
I thought you said 6.
I was saying about 6 because it depends on what the other guy's modifiers were gonna be.
Oh.
Since the other guys don't have any modifier to apply to this, it's gonna take you 8 hours
We could just do this another time.
to get it to get everything in order. Other than that, the book it's ready to read if you want to read it.
Alright. I look around. Is there anyone looking through the windows or anything?
No, there's curtains. You want to close them?
Yes, I close the curtains.
Okay, you close the curtains. The room is pitch black.
It's pitch black.
No, it's not.
I was about to say, blackout curtains. Nice.
But okay, you close the curtains. There's 2 windows. I guess you close both curtains and you're good.
Alright. And then I like, Anya, do you remember me talking about this? And then I pull out the book. The Chain of Night.
Yes, but give me a moment. I've got some things for you guys.
Ooh, gifts.
Hands blue 3 vials. Hands each of you a small bottle.
What's in the bottle?
Oh,
What's
it's
in the
a healing
bottle?
potion. The 3 vials I handed to you, Blue, are an oil that'll turn your weapon into a magic weapon temporarily. How sneaky are you, Assad?
I'm sorry. Can you rephrase that question?
Right. Here, this'll help you see in the dark. These'll help you see in the dark, but they'll also make your eyes really sensitive to light.
I couldn't imagine there being bright light anywhere near the dark, so okay.
God. I want to see Assad with these puppy eyes. It's gonna be like.
Oh God.
Oh, it's really simple. You just put a couple drops in each eye.
Wait, hold on. When animals that can see in the dark use night vision, do their pupils get larger?
As soon as you put the oil on, your eyes turn into anime girl eyes.
No, oh my God!
Because
no.
those eyeballs can catch so much light with the size they are.
Ew.
Yeah, basically what it does, it's like you're basically putting an oil that it's taking all the surrounding light around you in a dark area and collecting it into your eyes so you can see a lot clearer. this is why light spells are going to be super effective against you, because they're going to be absorbing all that light and focusing it all directly into your eye.
I got a question. Is this like
Yes.
an eye drop situation or like a Burt's Bee situation where I can put it on my eyelids?
Well, it's an oil, so you have to rub your eyes. You don't have to put it in. I don't think it says it's an oil, so you have to rub it in around your eyes.
Okay, I'm imagining it like putting it on your eyelids and like it just being absorbed into your skin and then absorbed into your eyes, because I can't in good conscience rub my eyeballs.
You're not rubbing your eyeballs. You're rubbing your eye.
Okay.
Your whole eye and surrounding of it. Each vial, you have to use up the whole vial to do it. And I forget how much it lasts, but I'll get to that whenever y'all need it. Okay. And so you hand everything to the guys, other than the...
Except for the vanishing and hiding and one of the cure light.
Okay.
Some good shit.
So you're keeping all the vanishings and all the hiding?
I'll hand one of each, the vanishing and hiding, to Blue.
Okay. So
One
you
of
have
each.
2, you're keeping the other 2 to yourself. Blue is getting 1 of each.
Okay, so what do I get?
This is kind of a temporary invisibility, and this will help you be a bit sneakier when you're sneaking.
These are both potions, right?
Yeah. Technically, they're elixirs.
Oh. Okay. Is there anything else? Or was that just, it was the 3 vials, the potion of vanishing and the potion of hiding? Anything else?
Well,
I was just making sure.
I also made this flask of acid. I'm gonna try to melt one of those paintings off the walls.
Oh.
And I made these. She holds up what looks like 2 bags that are sloshing. They're called Tanglefoot bags. Because next time those guys come after us, I want to capture one.
Oh, I'm
Probably
sorry.
good.
We probably should have like kept somebody alive now that you mentioned it.
And I will be having a long talk with them, because you guys are way too nice.
Yeah, we just mercy kill everybody that's evil.
Yeah.
In Dawn's defense, I think you've killed everyone you've run into, with the exception of Ratch. But yeah, I think you've
And
killed
Itza.
everyone.
It's funny because we killed
Well,
his
Itza was
girlfriend.
never a bad guy for y'all, not until
Well,
the end.
Like every human creature, even if they weren't actually human, I think every humanoid person we've met is human. Every sentient creature that has ever that we've ever come across has either tried to kill us or had shown some sort of malicious intent. Actually, David, there's one character we didn't kill, and it's Ratch.
I just said that.
We
Oh, shit,
really
it
did
is.
say that
Also,
already.
quick thing. The only character of the party that's actually legitimately crazy is also the only one of the party that's never been to the asylum.
There's some kind of irony in that, but okay. So y'all trade everything y'all need. Anything extra y'all want to trade in, we'll do that off air, so we can move on a bit. But okay, it's Buck. Who's gonna be the one looking through the book?
You said it's going to from what you said, it's probably going to be wisdom, so may as well. So, wisdom roll?
No. I just need to see who's reading the book.
Yeah, that'll be me, because I had expressed interest about it.
Okay, and everyone else is okay with it?
Wait, so are we okay with?
Alright, hold on. Anya's getting the book.
Anya being the one that reads the book.
Is she gonna read it out loud?
We're gonna read it
I don't know.
together.
Is it story
I'm
time?
confused.
No, she's not going to read it out loud.
Okay, hold on. Anya, I respectfully, if you're gonna read the book, I'm gonna have to ask you to read it out loud.
What? No.
That was the most worried no I've heard.
Okay, do I need to roll to slap him in the back of the head?
Why do you guys always resort to violence?
Reflex save?
I mean, if you're trying to hit him, you're gonna do a melee attack on him. You know what I just realized?
I think that misses.
Yeah, no, that misses.
Okay, that does miss, and now I just realized
It's
by you
melee.
taking this
Oh.
action, you just fortified Assad's idea of you trying to kill him more, because now you just tried to hit him.
I tried to thwap him in the
Oh,
back of
wow.
the head for being an idiot.
Hey, that was my first good roll.
Oh god, is that a hit on me? My turtle power still gives me more AC than that.
That is true. You have that activated all.
And
Assad?
I get
Assad,
what?
honey, I I'm going to put this as nicely as I can. You found this book in the possession of someone who was a member of a cult.
That is correct.
Pretty much, yeah.
Not just a member, but effectively the head honcho of said cult in that area,
The leader, yes.
who was then possessed by and kind of puked up a highly dangerous entity.
Now you can see why we didn't open the book.
And you want me to read it out loud?
Okay, now in hindsight, that sounds like a bad idea. Yes. However, I just don't want any information being withheld. Is what I was just trying to hopefully get across. Maybe this thing, when you read it, it corrupts your mind. I don't know. That was the end of my sentence.
Okay.
I'm not going to read it out loud, is my...
Okay.
You can have your turn if you want to read it, I guess, Assad. Okay, so you want to... Okay. If you skim through the book... Okay. If you scan through the book really quick to see what the book is about, the general gist of the book is centered around basic anatomy and brain structure, the way the brain works, and also human anatomy. And this is just by taking quick glances on a few pages. If you want to gather as much information as you can, you will have to spend because all this work is complex stuff. It's for someone who doesn't. This is not wisdom based. This is more of intelligence based. So
I'm the perfect person for this.
So yeah, this is more intelligent based. So this is someone who's more knowledgeable in the medical field. Because again, like I said, this book goes into real deep details and how the brain works, and not just scientifically.
So
how it
my
works.
biggest interest would be in the chemical effects on the brain portions.
It's how
I think he means like a spiritual and also like mental way.
Yes, it's describing how the brain processes information, the effects that scientifically, with science, and how it can be affected
And drugs.
with magic, and how certain knowledges that someone gains affects the way the brain works. Like even information causes the brain to act weird depending on the type of information you are gaining, and it's going to really just I know I've said it a lot, but it's super complex work and information, and if you want to get a full understanding of it, you would have to read the book. You have to sit down and study the book for a good amount of minutes, about an hour and a half. And if you want to put that time in it to do it, then I'll tell you everything you've learned from the book.
I'm guessing that those two are working on putting the pages in order while I read.
It's a book, isn't it already together?
This is different. This is the Chains of Night, and then you have a book that's been torn out of order. So if you're working,
So I'm reading the torn up one.
no,
correct?
you're reading the
Oh.
Chain of Night.
Oh no,
I was
I'm
gonna
reading the
say.
Chain of Night. Well, she is going to give them a general idea of what this book is about, what the Chain of Night is about.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that
if
sounds about
as you
right.
continue reading the book,
Warn them that she's going to go ahead and do a more in-depth read of this book.
and so as you start going into depth in this book, taking your time to reread sections to get a complete understanding of it. Like I said, the text on the book goes over the anatomy and the workings of the brain. The first few pages the first few hundred pages concerns himself with diagnosing, analyzing, and treating via therapy, drugs, and basic surgical techniques you can do to cure someone of mental illness. So it starts describing certain ways you can treat certain patients who are suffering certain symptoms, mental symptoms, with different ways, both magically, with medicine, or just, standard therapy.
So this book is basically perfect for an alchemist.
And again, it's medical based, so it's not really an alchemist thing. It's
Okay, an alchemist can find a way to make good use of the information in this book.
Yeah, it's like brain based.
well,
mental
again,
based.
it's different types of not just through drugs, like I said. Yes, drugs, but also through surgical matters and also just human interaction, how that can help fix someone's mental problems. As you start getting closer and closer to the end of the book, it starts talking about the effects of dreams and how dreams have a big effect on how the brain develops, how certain dreams are damaging to the brain itself. Talks about how certain nightmares, once you get into a certain cycle of being repeated, cause massive amount of damage to one's brain. And they start going over certain types of nightmares. As you continue reading, it starts talking about ways to cure someone from those nightmares, to put an end to those moments, to give peace to the person, so they can stop suffering, and stop building brain damage. And
That definitely has her interest.
And you get to a certain point in the book and of a chapter called Release Nightmare. And that's the title of the chapter. And it talks about a ritual that has been developed to help solve that problem. Something that surgery or just therapy can no longer fix. And it talks about how you can separate one's nightmare from their mind and totally eradicate it, so that person will no longer suffer that same nightmare anymore. But they also talk about how, while this action is both helpful to the person, it can be something extremely dangerous to do, because if you fail, there is a major consequence to it. So it's something that the book mentions that one should never do unless it's your last resort, or you know that you are going to be able to succeed. And the name of the chapter is the name of the ritual, called Release Nightmare. It goes in to describe what happens when the ritual is done. And it goes, this ritual creates a small rift between the dimension of dream and the target's mind. It opens up a portal inside of them. If the subject is suffering from natural and reoccurring nightmares, the ritual conjures their nightmare into a physical substance that oozes out both their mouth and nose, and summons that nightmare into our world, and dies, turning into a black smush. After the ritual has been completed, the subject no longer suffers that nightmare for 1 year, or until the ritual itself is dispelled over them. And then it describes on the manner in which it takes to dispel the ritual that's been done on the subject. It also says, it gives you your warning of why performing this ritual is dangerous. Because it says, if the subject has been casted a spell of nightmare over them, then by an outsider, someone from a different world, by performing this ritual, you have a chance of summoning that being into our world, into your location. The good thing is, if multiple outsiders have cursed this subject with a nightmare spell, then only one of them will be summoned. The ritual itself does not let you control this person. This person comes into our world with free will. And if you're lucky, the only thing that person will do is run away. If not, you will then have to fight him. And it says, other risks of performing the ritual. If you perform the ritual and fail to do so, you are then attacked by the nightmare, and a portal is opened up in your body, and you are turned into a creature, a being, known as an Onirogan.
Huh.
And then, as soon as you finish the last chapter, you hear a ringing in your head. And it's like in the back of your head. And it's getting louder and louder to the point where it's causing immense pain in your head right now. And you hear hundreds of voices in your head right now. And you drop the book. And
Notably,
the
book has been dropped and Anya is writhing in pain.
Yes, you are on the floor right now in pain with a loud ringing in the back of your head. Your eyes turn completely black, and we'll continue next time.
Nice cliffhanger there.
Did I just get
Anya?
fucking possessed?
Anya! Anya! Oh no!